telling about you. Your ringtone tells a lot about you. Much better than your star sign might. Like, I can tell how old you might be by your ringtone. Like, if your phone plays some Nicki Minaj auto-tune song, you're probably in your 20s. If you have some shit from Nintendo, you're probably in your 30s. And if your phone rings, you're old. That's how that works. And by the way, I found out recently, if your phone plays the Dukes of Hazzard car horn, you're dumb. And I don't want to drink with you anymore. But I also think about, like going to a nursing home. I'm on that kind of age, like in my 80s, 90s, or plus. If someone's kind enough to put me in one of those places. Because what they're doing right now is what they were doing 40, 50 years ago when they were relevant. They're playing checkers, watching the QVC channel, voting, all those great things. And I'll be doing something similar when I'm ready to go in one of those places. I'll be drinking Surge, playing Mario Kart, all the stuff I did when I was relevant. And but cutting edge technology is going to be brand new by the time I'm there. And so, it'll be standard. I'll just have it. And I'll be able to send my dick pic to the 3D printer in the community room. Get myself banned from the Wi-Fi. Tattoo machines will be around. You'll be able to stick your arm into a tattoo machine and get that cool tattoo you always wanted. You'll be able to stick your ass into the tattoo machine and get that butterfly tramp stamp you've always wanted when you were a teenager. But old people get malware, and that's never going to change. So instead of getting that sweet tramp stamp, they'll just have an Applebee's gift card tattooed on their ass. It's all right, though. It's not all bad. It's reloadable. They can just scan their ass at the door. And so I recently found out something that was interesting. Me and Dwayne Johnson eat the same amount of calories per day. I think about losing weight, not for very long. I think about it from time to time. Little changes you can make. Eat a half a pizza instead of a whole pizza. That's bullshit. That's nonsense. That's never going to happen. But I think about losing weight because, I got a bicycle a while back, but I'm afraid to ride it because then everyone will know I got a DUI. But my friends told me, John, try yoga because it's like working out, but not really. And I did that. And I'm about to tell you the fattest thing I'm ever going to share on stage. I got hurt doing yoga. I didn't think it was possible because it has warnings. Talk to your physician before starting this program. I thought that was legal nonsense because it's yoga. I got hurt doing yoga. Now I got this, I had something called an umbilical hernia. If you've never heard of it, it's when your innie becomes an outie and you get a sweet piece of plastic put in surgically and then you're the shittiest superhero of all time. That's how that works. But as you can tell, hopefully you can tell if you're paying attention, I grew up in the South. And not like the cool South, like the Duck Dynasty South. I grew up in the Mid-South, the dirty South. And it's an all right place to live, but if you go there, there's great food, and there's great scenery, and the occasional Confederate statue. And so it's not horrible. But I think I've solved how to fix the Confederate statues in just like one sweet motion. We just moved them all to southern Florida and let climate change take care of that problem for us. And eventually they'll go away. Then they'll have to believe in climate change, right? Because they destroyed all their statues. But I never really fit in the South. Like I never really fit in there, so I moved away. Like they get irrationally mad about the stupidest things. Like anything remotely progressive, they get irrationally mad about. Like if they see like some mixed kids or a gay couple or books, they get irrationally mad. Like I knew people that got mad when Nabisco had rainbow-colored Oreos for equality, as if gay Oreos don't deep fry just as good as straight Oreos. I don't know what the problem is. But there's some stereotypes if you're from the South, like NASCAR is very, very popular down there. And it might be impressive in person, but on TV it looks like traffic. So I was never a big fan of it. However, some stereotypes are true because I love professional wrestling. It's my favorite thing in the whole world. But to me, I love wrestling so much that I want to have a referee give me a 10 count at my funeral. I'm like that level of a fan. Not a 3 count because life didn't beat me. I just want the 10 count to be counted out, and that's the end of my funeral. Everybody goes home. And but I love it. To me, it's like any other TV show you get obsessed about, though. You know, it's like, but if you bring it up in conversation, sometimes people go, you know, it's fake, right? No, I didn't know that. So you mean to tell me that when that man named The Undertaker defeated his long-lost brother in a casket match, that wasn't real? Or when Steve Austin assaulted his boss every Monday night and still had a job the next day? That wasn't real? Get out of here. But my favorite wrestler of all time is the Macho Man Randy Savage. He's just the best wrestler. He was super intense, right? You remember him? He was super intense. He screamed all the time. And I wanted to be just like him when I grew up. And I found out cocaine's expensive. I can't afford to be that intense. So that's my time, everybody. Give it up for me for a few moments here.
Yeah!
We're going to take about a 5 minutes recess here real quick to let Dan get ready, and then we'll come back and see. It was supposed to be a love story, and we'll start that in just a few minutes.